September 19th, 1994. I actually do remember seeing this movie in high school back in my freshman year, and I remember this one being pretty good. So, now that I got the VHS of this movie, I'm actually going to plan on watching this one sometime. Maybe watch the whole thing. The 30th week of 2004. And I have zero interest in getting Daddy Day Camp with Cuba Gooding Jr. because that one was pretty bad. So, I'm just going to stick with the first Daddy Daycare. And I'm also not going to get Granddaddy Daycare, which no one gives a shit about. The 40th week of 1998. So those were all the VHS tapes. And now let's get on to the 24 DVDs that I got at the book sale. And which I did go to the book sale today, if you guys ask. Now let's get on to the DVDs. I used to have this on DVD years ago, and then I finally got another copy of this movie. And plus, I do like the live-action Alvin and the Chipmunks movies. As for Alvin and the Chipmunks, the Squeakquel, and Shipwreck, I might get those, but Alvin and the Chipmunks, the Road Trip, I am never, ever getting. So I'm just going to be sticking with the first three movies. Anyways, Side A, which is on full screen, and the other side is widescreen. I did see this movie on Paramount Plus back in January 2023, and this is a good sequel. Now, I don't have the first Barbershop movie yet, but I might get that sometime. And I also do have Barbershop The Next Cut, which is on Blu Ray, which I still need to watch that. So, hopefully sometime I will rewatch the first two Barbershops and then watch Barbershop The Next Cut, because that I haven't seen yet. I have Bandits and Get Shorty on DVD. These three movies, those I haven't owned, but we'll get them at some point. Never heard of this movie before, but since I do like Johnny Depp, I thought why not pick this up and give it a try. I don't remember that much of this movie, but I remember thinking my parents used to watch this one, but they never did. So, I'm going to have to watch this one sometime to see what I really, really think of this movie. But I do remember this one being pretty good. I also do have The Fox and the Hound on VHS. And there's a lot of anime DVDs on this ad too. I also have this movie on DVD. And once I get the other Narnia movies, I will give the Narnia movies a chance. And I'm not going to be showing you that white blank sheet of paper, because they have nothing on it. Farmer Ranch on Blockbuster. I saw this DVD a few times, but it wasn't until the time that I finally decided to pick up this movie. I have these 3 movies on DVD. This one on these 3 movies on DVD. And I have these 3 films on DVD as well. And I also do have this. These 3 films on DVD as well. And I have this one on DVDs too. Same with the Polar Express on VHS, which I also do have that one on VHS as well. This is on a flipper disc side, which is widescreen, and the other side is full screen. This one is on widescreen and the other side's full screen. I think this is on widescreen, I think. Yeah, I don't know if this DVD had a full screen DVD on the upper side. So this must have been a widescreen DVD. Now this one comes in a slipcover, and this one is pretty cool. This is the Shake and Shimmy edition, and this is the 2007 version of Hairspray. Here's disc 1, which is the movie, and disc 2 is the bonus features. Oh, my bad. I'll just do it like this. Also do have the first Ice Age movie on DVD. And now I got Ice Age 2 The Meltdown. This one's got a lot of ads, so yeah. I might just show you them quickly. Now this one came from the first Ice Age movie, which that's pretty cool. I already showed you this one, and I also do have Big Mama's House on VHS, along with this movie on DVD and these two on VHS. And I also do have Anastasia also on VHS. I'm never talking about this movie again. A Troll in Central Park. That movie was so bad. It's taken me a long old time for me to show you all these movies. Never get an Easter egg, but I might get this one. And I also do have Robots also on DVD too. And I also do have this movie on DVD. And I have one of the X-Men movies on DVD, while the first one's on VHS. And I also do have the first season of My Name is Earl and the first season of How I Met Your Mother on DVD. I'm also actually going to plan on watching How I Met Your Mother sometime. I'm actually going to start watching that show eventually. Probably next year, I would say. Let's continue on. And also do have The Legend of Sorrow on DVD. Which, like I said, I am planning to watch one of the Legend of the Sorrow. I'm actually going to plan on watching the Sorrow movie sometime. Once again. The first one on Blu Ray and the second one on DVD. When I have time to do so. And this one was brand new and sealed when I got it, but I opened it up. This might be a blipper disc. Yeah, because I could tell this is widescreen and full screen. So, this side is widescreen and crap. This side might be full screen. I've wanted to get this movie on VHS, but I decided to get this movie on DVD. And this is the movie I still have not seen since, 2019. So I might get this movie and watch sometime soon. This is a movie I've been hearing really great things about, so one of these days I'm gonna have to get this movie and watch sometime soon. I do have Finding Forrester on DVD. Now this next one, this is a DVD that I used to have when I was a kid. And I also got to watch this movie again last year, and this is an excellent movie. One of the best Pixar movies that Pixar has ever did back in 2007. And I also do have the Aristocats on VHS, same with this movie. Also on VHS. And speaking of Disney, I have been watching some more of these Disney movies. Like, most of them needed to rewatch anyway, so that's pretty cool. I've been wanting to get this movie for a long time, since 2019. And now I finally got a copy of this movie. And this is meant to be a horror movie, so I might watch this one sometime in Halloween. And I have this movie on DVD, plus this movie on 4K Ultra HD Blu Ray. And speaking of the Terminator, I am planning to rewatch the first 3 Terminator movies, and then watch Terminator Salvation and Terminator Dark, along with Terminator Genesis. Then I'll watch Terminator Dark Fate again. And here's the last DVD for this update. Hold on one second. Yeah, this is the movie I've been wanting to get since 2020, and now I finally got it. So those are all the DVDs. Let me move those out of the way real quick so I can show you the Blu Ray and the CDs that I got. So those are all the VHS tapes and the DVDs. Now let's get on to the only Blu Ray that I picked up from there. That Blu Ray's been on my watch list. That movie's been on my... That movie on Blu Ray, that movie that's been on my wish list, I had it for 5 years. Yeah, this Blu Ray that I had on my wish list for 5 years, now I finally got it. Here's the Blu Ray and the DVD. And it also has inside artwork. Yeah, Sony Home Entertainment used to do that back in the day. But now they don't really do it anymore. So, that's the obvious reason. So that's the only Blu-ray. Now let's get on to the CDs. which I got 13 CDs in total, so all with the CDs. I do like Bryan Adams, so I thought why not pick this up. And the only two songs I heard in there is Can't Stop This Thing We Started and this #1 hit, Everything I Do It For You. And I do have a CD of that in a CD booklet, which I showed you that in 2020. And this is one of the theme songs from Robin Hood, the King of Thieves. The love theme from Robin Hood and the Prince of Thieves. Finally got me a Hall & Oates CD again. Got Greatest Hits finally. I was going to get Playlist the very best of Hall & Oates, but I decided for this one anyways. So I'm going to be fine with that. I only heard 2 Tickets to Paradise, Baby Hold On, Shaken, I Think I'm in Love, Take Me Home Tonight, and I Want to Go Back. Those are the only songs that I heard on this album. I might listen to the other Eddie Money album, the other Eddie Money songs soon, in which may Eddie Money rest in peace, who passed away in 2019. So that's the reason I decided to get it. And next week's going to mark 6 years of that happened. This is one of the CDs that I got was brand new and sealed, but I opened it up. And I actually decided to get some still CDs again, because that one time I got a still CD, it was not playing right, so at least I did it the right way. And let's hope and make sure that doesn't happen again with the other CDs, because it's just like when I had that Jana Kramer CD. That one's not playing good, but at least I could stream that on Apple Music or Spotify, and I am planning to get Apple Music sometime. This is one of the other CDs that I also had in a CD case, and I do like Jewel, so I thought why not pick this one up. And who would save your soul? This was one of the debut singles off of. This is one of the debut singles that Joel ever made. Got me another Kenny Chesney CD. And actually my mom used to own this CD back in the day. Emotions is one of my favorite songs on for this album. And I do love Mariah Carey. And speaking of Mariah Carey, I am planning to listen to Mariah Carey's new album. Type Dangerous was one of the first songs that Mariah Carey ever did this year. If she did came out with a new song. And she probably did it. Now the next two are Martina McBride CDs. Are the Martina McBride CDs. And the next two were brand new and sealed when I got it, but I opened it up. Of course, I do know this song, Smooth. Maria, Maria, that's a good song too. So, I might listen to the other Santana songs sometime. And now, the other two albums that I'm going to show you are albums that I heard. I heard this album back in April 2023. Awesome album. So I'm definitely going to play this one again sometime. Whenever I get a chance to do so. Of course, everyone's familiar with this one. Now here's the last CD. I also heard this one back in February. After Toby Keith passed away. Very awesome album. And yes, I do love Toby Keith's music, so I decided to pick this one up. Since I do love Toby Keith. And that is it for my VHS, DVD, Blu Ray, and CD update for September 6, 2025. Thank you all for watching. This is Glutch's Bandy ST 2001. See you later.